What's up, beautiful, and welcome to Fire Child Oracle. If this is your first time tuning in, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Jillian Levon. I am an Afro Indigenous intuitive transformation coach and inner child healing guide. I am so excited to be sitting here with you, shuffling the cards, really, connecting with the energy and providing you this intuitive, energetic reading of your Chiron placement. So if you're watching this video, then that means that your Chiron placement is in an earth sign. So that means that your Chiron could be in Taurus, your Chiron could be in Virgo, or your Chiron could be in Capricorn. Okay, so either of those three, this reading is for you. Okay, so go ahead. I want you to take just a couple deep breaths just to really release. I feel a lot of tension around this energy. I feel like this energy really, I don't want to say get grounded. There's like some anxiety that I'm picking up on right away, like right away. Um, yeah, I'm picking up on that energy right away. I also feel tightness in my throat chakra. So that's interesting because Taurus rules the throat chakra. It rules the throat, the throat glands and thyroids and all of those things, those body parts. Um, okay, so you may have been having itchy throats. You may have been, feeling a little I don't know. I don't want to say feeling under the weather, but I think maybe there's like a need for water here. Okay? There's like a need for water here. Like I feel like extra extra dry in the like mouth area, I feel, yeah. I really think there's some anxiety playing into this very dry energy. It's like you would rather just kind of, I don't know what's going on here. Okay, so we have new doorways, stretch and explore. Okay, so your Chiron placement is really calling you to. Okay, so I'm just gonna start here. First of all, Chiron, like I said, is about this energy. It's a placement within the chart. Okay, that's a mathematical point between your Saturn placement and your Uranus placement. And basically, what Chiron is all about is this space in your life, this area in your life where there may be fear, there may be trauma, there is some need of awareness that must go here. There is some need of like nurturing. This space is very tender for you. And so for Taurus, I'm sorry, not even just specifically for Taurus, but I feel like it's a very strong Taurus energy present in this reading right now. But if your Chiron placement is in an earth sign, you have to recognize what the earth energy is all about, right? So you're looking for stability. It's natural for you to seek stability. It's natural for you to seek places where you feel secure, where you feel safe, where you feel seen and heard. I mean, essentially, that's what this space here is. Fire Child Oracle is a space where your inner child is seen and heard. And so, at the end of the day, maybe this was something that you struggled with in a past life that right now it's meant for you to overcome. It's meant for you to close that chapter and walk into this new doorway. And I believe that this, like I said, this anxiety is coming from a space where I feel like it's like, I feel like this group must be careful what they say and what they ask for, because a lot of your words, a lot of what you speak is incantations, spells, manifestations. So you want to be very aware of where you are, how you are expressing yourself, what words and things that you are placing or claiming for yourself. And so as you connect with that energy, and I feel like that's what your inner child process is all about, is really identifying the messages or identifying what parts of your childhood or your past had, like what happened and what was told, what was said to you, maybe like what was going on in that space, and recognizing how can you overcome it, how can you accept and receive what lessons was present that you are meant to learn? Are there boundaries that you need to put in place to ensure that you can truly stretch and explore in this area of your life, right? And when I see this stretch and explore, this stretch and explore card here, especially representative of the ivy, we have to recognize the ivy is also an invasive type of plant, okay? That if you allow ivy will grow and continue to grow and continue to grow and to continue to grow and grow and grow and grow and grow. And so my point is, you have to be willing to recognize what parts of your life is keeping you, or I would say over manifesting, right? That's really what it feels like. It feels like it's over manifesting. And for a lot of you, it could be it could definitely be your thoughts that are over manifesting. They're over developing. It's just like, it's almost like rabbits. Like when one thought leads to another thought leads to another, and then all of a sudden it's a belief. All of a sudden it's a value. All of a sudden it's an ideal, right? And so this could very well be how you were raised, maybe the household that you were in, maybe created this space, but you're breaking free of whatever restrictions you may have felt that made you feel fixed as you already are in natural, just in nature, right? How earth energy is already fixed in nature. It's important that you recognize what's needed, and to have a lot of earth placements or to be an earth sign, it's a matter of understanding alchemy. Okay, you have to understand at what point do you need nurturance, right? So what point do you need water? At what point do you need to be poured into, right? And even in that moment of being poured into, you want to make sure that it's not invasive, it's not in excess, right? It's not in abundance to the point where it's drowning you out, it's rotting your roots. Okay, you do not want that. Think about this, like, if you are an earth sign, right? Your healing is a plant. So maybe for some of you, this could definitely be getting some type of plant, and this is some real magic that I've seen. Okay, but getting you a plant, something that you feel capable of taking care of. Okay, this is something that you're going to do research on. You're going to get to know this plant. Okay, whatever plant that is, whatever plant you've been wanting to get, whatever plant that you got pinned on your Pinterest, whatever it is, I want you to get that plant and I want you to name it after yourself. Okay, and this ain't nothing that I made up. This is something that I've seen multiple elders talk about, and a lot of people who are like, who've been in this process of self-healing and really doing the work in a practical way. Okay, so name the plant after yourself and recognize how you nurture that plant as a representation of you. Okay, and so there are certain rules and guidelines for that plant that's going to keep it from going through a lot of access, right? A lot of stress. You don't want too much light. You don't want too much water. You don't need too much air, right? You want everything to be just right. And so it's about alchemizing your situation, earth signs, okay? It's about alchemizing with your healing. Your Chiron healing is about alchemizing the environment, okay? The space in which you are planted in, and how can you make the most of it? What lessons are being presented there for you? And I believe that once you get a hold, and not even once you get a hold of it, because I feel like you know that that's something that you must do, but I do believe that you need to pay attention. There are some signs that Spirit really wants you to pay attention to that I think you're missing, or maybe you don't understand them at the moment. So whatever synchronicities and, signs or confirmations you've been getting, please meditate on them, okay, to really clear up that anxiety within your mind that maybe, again, have you feel a little binded in this space in your life, feeling like you can never overcome this space. Because the thing about inner child healing, as well as working with Chiron, is the fact that this isn't about, healing things for them to go away. It's about integration. Okay. It's about awareness. It's about knowing what boundaries are needed in order to make you feel safe and secure, like I've been saying. And so, again, with this type of placement, it's about, I love this. I was just going to say, it's about trusting your intuition, and we got control and discern flying out the deck here. Beautiful. Ashe. But literally, okay, like, you have to trust your intuition, and it's about, again, controlling and discerning, okay, controlling your thought process. Again, the stretch and explore card, it's given duality. It's giving like, yeah, stretch and explore and experience what's going on around you, experience what's going on in your life. However, be mindful of really be mindful of, like I said, what's growing, maybe what needs to be pruned. Yeah, because again, this is earth energy. So with the plants is here, okay? The plant energy is very present. It's very, very present. Okay, let's pull some additional cards and see if there are any additional messages that need to come through for the Chiron Earth children. The Chiron Earth children. Is there anything else that needs to come through? But yeah, definitely I think this is a moment in your time where it's like nurturing, it's called, but it's even with boundary, you know, even with boundary. I'm seeing going out to like rivers, going out to streams. Hold on, I think flowing and evolving was it sure was. Yeah. Wow, rivers and streams. Going out to the river, okay? Going out to places where there's a balance, a divine balance of energy here. Where you get a little earth, you get a little air, you get a little water, you get a little everything, you get a little fire, you get all of that, right? So yeah, this is about your evolution. Absolutely. The new doorways are present here. And it's about walking through those new doorways, stretching and exploring. And even in that stretch and explore, you're controlling and discerning, right? You're discerning what you're discovering, what you're exploring, right? You're discovering things and you're discerning. Does that, especially within your healing, does that resonate with me right now? Is this necessary for me to take along in this next phase in my life? Do I need to take this with me through this next doorway, right? So this control and discern moment can be triggering as well, because a lot of stuff, and I don't want to say a lot of stuff, but there may be things that you may have thought was going to serve you your whole life, but they don't. And that means that you are literally growing. You are literally evolving. You're in alignment, basically. Okay. So don't feel fear. Okay. Don't feel fear. I really feel like this group is a little nervous. It's a little nervous about, you know, what to do, where to go, how to do things. And it's about trusting your intuition and allowing your intuitive self to guide you. And this is what needs more nurturing. It's your intuitive self. Really nurturing your intuitive self. Okay, we got fire. This is pulling me to this sunrise, sunset card. This is also connecting me to like creativity, sacral chakra energy. And that's, yeah, Taurus energy. Again, the Taurus energy is so strong. I keep saying it. Oh my goodness. The earth energy, both Taurus and Capricorn are feminine energies, okay? And those energies really speak to the womb. It speaks to our harmony. It speaks to our ability, or what we're attracted to, right? And that all has to do with our womb, right? Even whether you are male, female, you have a womb space. Our sacral chakra is our place of creativity, right? And so it's representative of the fires, of the fire alchemy sign. And fire is something that also requires balance. It's too much fire can destroy, you know, and a little bit of fire means this is not a lot of faith present, right? So again, this could definitely be like connecting with your gratitude, maybe working with candles, lighting a candle every day to, oh, I love this. You got grounded. Interesting. And again, this could definitely be like getting grounded, using creativity to ground you, using creativity to ground you, using like poetry, art, painting, some type of like, I'm honestly, what I'm seeing right now is like somebody collecting leaves and putting them in like collages, or like in one of those booklets. Like, you know how people like collect leaves and they like wet them and put them in the pages and let it dry and stick to the page. And then, I don't know, like that's just what I'm seeing. So maybe there's something with nature and creativity that's happening around this group that's going to really help in the healing process, especially as it relates to your Chiron placement and your inner child healing. Because at the end of the day, you really want to, let's see, we got another card flying out here. Spiritual cleansing. Yeah, it's about just releasing a lot of stuff that no longer serves. And it's like the spiritual cleanse. I really love, I love this because it talks about, you know, sometimes we often assume that everything that we experience that wow, okay, we often assume that everything we experience is external, right? We assume that it's all because of somebody else, when really it has a lot to do with, has it also has a lot to do with what's happening on the inside of us. And so we got the jealousy card here, and so I was literally going to say, be mindful of where you are, or how you are viewing inspiration. I feel called to say that you don't want to get caught up in comparing your journey to others, or comparing your process or whatever. Like, there's some type of comparison happening here, as it relates to like where you, maybe where you are in your life right now. But I want you to really connect with your truth. Okay, this group is really calling, it's again the spiritual cleansing energy is, it's like cleansing yourself. It's like, again, going to the river, going to the ocean, going to some type of like water place, because that is a crossroads of healing. Okay, that is a crossroads of fertility, that is a crossroads of abundance, that is a crossroads of love, right? If you are healing your mother womb, if you are healing the inner parts of you, we're getting ready to go into like Father's Day. This is actually Men's Health Month, so this could be a lot of healing around the divine masculine energy, that fixed nature. So again, really connect with how that relates to, or where your placement actually is. There's so many nice blogs and like websites out here that can really go into deeper detail specifically about your Chiron placement. So yeah, get resourceful, get so resourceful. Okay, so let's get some affirmations for this group. Spirit, provide some affirmations. What affirmations is going to support this walk through this new doorway? What affirmations are going to support the intuitive side of this group? Whew. Oh, Ashe. Okay, we have the root chakra. I am deeply rooted. Wow. Earth energy is present. We have grounded, okay, growth, security, breathing, protection. And that's what I was saying earlier about, recognizing what actually brings you security, what actually makes you feel safe. It's about discerning what you're taking with you and what you are leaving behind, and understanding that what you are leaving behind just no longer serves you. It served you in the past, but it doesn't serve you now, because you're evolving, you're growing. Okay, so don't feel fear of releasing that. Don't feel fear of releasing that. Okay. All right, so let's get one. Okay, we also have the moon affirmation. I embrace my face. Womb, okay, come on, spirit, speak. Womb, mother, heart, subconscious, rebirth. Again, that's all I was saying. Go to the river. The river is going to be healing. The river is going to be nurturing for this group. So nurturing for this group. Like I said, I feel like it's very dry. You guys need to be poured into. You need some love poured into you. And you need to be able to control and discern what that is. What is love for you? What does love look like for you? Do you know your love languages as far as what makes you receptive? What makes you be able to receive? But again, very sacral chakra energy, okay? And ground yourself in that energy. And wow, we also have fire. I am enough at the bottom of the deck for you as an affirmation, group one. Wow. Wow, Earth. Earth energy is very present. So yeah, this also could have something to do with like, what you're healing could also have something to do with maybe a fire sign. It could have something to do with, navigating or accessing your inner power, your inner divinity, that inner fire within you that maybe you're seeking, maybe you're looking to find more of your like your sensual self. And maybe there's some things around your healing around this mother energy that's maybe holding you back a little bit. So again, you are enough. Okay. This is all coming together very beautifully. Okay. So recognize that as you heal and continue your inner child healing journey, really seek and look to your Chiron placement. And if your Chiron placement is in, maybe it's ruled by an earth sign, like or an earth constellations or zodiac, see what aspects it has to fire signs or fire placements in your chart, and see how that can support or, maybe allow you to see where you can place some boundaries. Place some boundaries in order to help, as far as, like I said, that safety and security and that feeling, that sense of groundedness that you seek, that you feel naturally, that you feel comfortable in. And that makes sense. I mean, Duh. It's like Chiron, an earth sign, you know, you want to be comfortable. You want to be taken care of. So, and that's absolutely okay. You're absolutely worthy of that. Okay. Um, so yes, so thank you so much for watching this. I really hope that it resonated. If it did resonate, please give this video a thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section. Go ahead and share this video. Make sure you subscribe if you have not subscribed. You guys, like, I'm at 51 subscribers. I'm celebrating, okay? Because when I brought this channel back, it was only 28. Okay, we was only 20. It was only 28 of us in here. Okay, and so now being at 51, I am very excited. So thank you so much to all the recent subscribers. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, and if you are new and you're watching this, please subscribe. Make sure you hit that button because yeah, it's lit up in here. Okay, this is a space for your inner child to be seen and heard. All right, so also make sure you check out the description box below because that'll tell you everything you need to know and where you need to go as it relates to anything that's in this video, from cards to bracelets, jewelry, all of that. All right, so I thank you so much. I wish you nothing but the best. Much love on your healing journey, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.